Magandang hapon po sa ating mga kababayan. Welcome to this very special edition of the Cafe at DOLE. Sa hapon po ito ay matutunghayan ninyo ang isang napakagandang event, napaka-importanting event sa special na araw na ito ng mga manggagawang migrante. Kaya isa pong napakaligayang pagbati sa ating mga manggagawang migrante sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo. Dahil nais natin magpasalamat sa kanila, sa kanilang tibay, galing at pagmamalasakit. Ito ay bilang pagkilala natin sa kanilang tibay ng loob, talino at galing, at pagmamalasakit sa kapwa na ipinamalas ng ating mga mahal na OFWs sa pamamagitan ng kanilang tungkulin, sa paggawa ng kanilang tungkulin ngayong araw ng pandemya, ngayong panahon ng pandemya. Kaya dahil natatangi at naharap tayo sa isang napakalaking hamon sa panahon ito, ang ating pong pamahalaan sa pamumuno ng Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte ay patuloy na gumagawa ng mga programa para makapagtaas ng antas ng pamumuhay ng ating mga mahal na OFW. Ngayong hapon po ay ating matutunghayan ang pirmahan ng kasunduan sa pagitan ng DOLE at ng Overseas Workers Welfare Administration at ang iba't ibang ahensya ng pamahalaan upang mabigyan o para magbigay ng mga bagong programa at mapaangat ang buhay ng ating mga OFWs. At bilang unang upang formal na pasinayaan po ang ating palutuntunan sa hapong ito, pakinggan po natin ang opening remarks ni OWWA Administrator Leo Hans Kakdak. Admin Hans.
Leo III, aming kagawaran ng Labor and Employment, Secretary Saidamen Pangarungan, Sir, of the NCMF and the NCMF family, and of course, GM June Escalada ng National Housing Authority and the NHA family. Also joining us po is Secretary Art Tugade virtually with the DOTR family. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat and Happy Migrant Workers Day po sa inyo. Nandito po tayo para ipagdiwang ng kagitingan at pagod at sakripisyo ng ating mga mahal na mga migranteng Pilipino, ang ating mga tanyag na OFWs all over the world. At bilang alay po sa kanila, kasi ang mandato po ng ating mahal na Pangulo ay gawin ng lahat para sa kapakanan ng ating mahal na OFWs at OFW families, ay isasagawa po ngayon ang 3 significant MOA signings para sa ating mga mahal na OFWs sa bahagi ng Pabahay sa NHA, sa bahagi ng pagbibigay kaalaman at pag-empower, pagpapalakas ng proteksyon sa ating mga Muslim OFWs through the NCMF, at pagbibigay ng trabaho para sa mga returning OFWs through DOTR projects and yung ating reintegration employment facilitation program sa Department of Labor. Meron din pong bahagi ng pag-distribute ng mga beneficiary benefits, livelihood, reintegration, medical, scholarship benefits all over the country. Tinatayang mga 2,000 beneficiaryo ang bibigyan in a simultaneous distribution proceeding later after the MOA signings. And then meron ding special kamustahan ang ating mahal na kalihim Sec Bello sa mga OFW leaders, OFW communities all around the world. So, hindi ko na po patatagalin pa. Itong araw na ito ay alay po sa ating mahal na OFWs. Warmest welcome po sa inyong lahat. Muli, Happy Migrant Workers Day po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat, Admin Hans Kapdak. At ngayon mo po ay matutunayan na natin ang pirmahan ng Memorandum of Understanding sa pagitan po ng Department of Labor and Employment, ng OWWA at ng National Housing Authority. At susundan po ito ng signing ng Memorandum of Understanding between DOLE, OWWA at ang National Commission on Muslim Filipinos at DND po ng Department of Transportation. Ang Memorandum of Agreement pong ito ay tungkol sa pagbuo ng programa para sa mura at dekalidad ng pabahay para sa ating mga mahal na OFWs. Ang programang ito ay tulong ng ating gobyerno sa mga mahal nating OFWs na makamit ang kanilang pangarap na magkaroon ng desente at sariling bahay. Ganyan din po, ito po ay nag-share sa Facebook ng Overseas Workers Welfare Administration. Ngayon po, matapos ang pirmahan ng agreement, pakinggan po natin ang mensahe ng General Manager ng National Housing Authority, si General Manager Marcelino Escalada Jr. Sir.
Thank you very much. To the Secretary of the Department of Labor and Employment, Secretary Abot, Secretary Pagarungan, Secretary Art Tugade, Admin Kakdak, to the USEC, Assistant Secretaries, Directors, and all the families of National Housing Authority, NCMF, DOTR, DOLE. Magandang hapon sa kanilang lahat. Unang-una, Secretary Bebot, allow me to thank you personally today for having been so active in the board of the National Housing Authority. You have given a person, a talented one, more objective, rational in the person of Yusek Benjo Benavides. Your contribution to the policy of building a culture of quality at the National Housing Authority is very obvious, manifested by the kind of policies that we normally craft, we approve during board meetings. So the participation of Yusek Benjo is highly appreciated, and that is something we value so much, the objectivity of the department as well. Secondly, the history of public housing is something that cannot be ignored. In fact, during the time of the former President Marcos, after him, there was no serious and deliberate or purposive action in trying to provide massive and decent housing. In the past, they had what we call the bliss. Building bliss is something like parang a building livable and in for sites and services. Something that gives brand to the Marcos regime. But after that, as what I've said, there was no serious, purposive, and deliberate action. It is only after when Mayor Rudy assumed into office as the president of this republic that we also call our tagline Balay. Balay would mean building affordable, adequate, livable Filipino communities, meaning to say that our housing projects right now should be livable, adequate with power and water, and at the same time affordable. At this point, Secretary Bebot, we have seen a lot of our projects nationwide. There are 27 housing projects of NHA that can be found and located in various sites from Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Region 2, Region 3, Region 5, up to Zamboanga, Cabaluay. So we are presenting this by virtue of our intention of trying to provide good housing for our Filipino people, particularly our OFWs. That indeed, your investments to housing is something that can be treasured forever. No amount of money, no amount of equipment, neither vehicles can ever supplement the value of housing. Kahit na You will have tricycle, may bisikleta ka, may sasakyan ka. If you don't have the house to shelter your own family and the security of your family is just like any ordinary situation. So we offer, Secretary Bebot, and all the family of the Department of Labor and Employment and sa ating mga kababayan OFWs, our housing are available. We have thought of this actually because every time we have housing, the 27 sites all over the country, a lot of OFWs come to see and inspect our housing sites. And normally, we just respond to them, hindi ito para sa inyo, para ito sa mga government employees, para sa mga sundalo, mga pulis. But I can see the sad face of our OFWs that they could have already been given the opportunity to own one. And therefore, this agreement, Secretary Bebot, will give them the entitlement that at certain point in time, our housing units are available at any time. They can apply at the regional level and it is affordable for everyone. Lastly, during this pandemic, everyone says stay at home. How can one stay at home if there is no home to talk about? So the Duterte administration, the administration of Sec Bebot, and our management at the National Housing Authority, we offer our housing site to be your home. So stay at home and stay healthy, and God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, GM Escalada. Ngayon naman po ay patutunghayan natin ang paglagda ng kasunduan sa pagitan ng Department of Labor and Employment, OWWA, at saka po ng National Commission on Muslim Filipinos. Ang kasunduan naman po ito ay sa pagitan ng OWWA at ng DOLE. Ito naman po ay para sa mga kababayan nating Muslim na nagnanais na magtrabaho sa ibang bansa. Layo ng kolaborasyon na ito na dagdagan ng mga impormasyon na kailangan ng ating mga OFWs sa kanilang pangingibang bansa, lalo na ang mga patungo sa gitnang silangan.